Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sitdown. So checking out a couple new trailers today. I was looking around on my desktop and I saw another trailer that I actually was going to do a trailer reaction for when my mic stopped working, but I actually never watched the video because I figured it out before I got to watch it. So we're going to check out a trailer that came out a few weeks back, but it's one that I'm very interested in because I am on the Kristen Stewart bandwagon right now. I really, really enjoyed her in Charlie's Angels. I'm pumped that she's making a comeback, and she's got another movie coming out. She's got that horror movie Underwater that I'm psyched for, and now I think this could be maybe another one that I am psyched for. What am I talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, man? Take a seat. We're getting ready to take a look at the first official trailer to Seberg. As I said, starring Kristen Stewart, and if you're unfamiliar with what Seberg is about, much like myself was going to IMDb, this is inspired by real events in the life of French New Wave icon Jean Seberg, who in the late 60s was targeted by Hoover's FBI because of her political and romantic involvement with civil rights activist Hakeem Jamal. Like I said, this is a story I don't really know much about, but that gives us a little bit of a basis. And I'm just interested to see what we get in this trailer. Like I said, I'm kind of like pumped watching Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart both kind of making this comeback to the big screen. They've both been doing a lot of work since the Twilight movies, but on the much smaller screens, on the indie screens. But now some of the big ones, man. Kristen Stewart's already made her splash really, really good in Charlie's Angels. I know a lot of people didn't see it. It was very good, and she was extremely enjoyable, so I'm pumped to see what she's got going on here with Seberg. So let's get our trusty little travel box up. All right, man, we are ready to get nice and small, so let's shrink it on down. All right, we are tiny. The trailer for Seberg is down below. Let's see what we are getting in this story about Jean Seberg called Seberg. I'm pumped to see what Kristen Stewart's got going on here.
Breathless made you a star of the new wave. Why do you think the French fell in love with you?
They fell in love with the character. They get me instead.
And who is that?
Ooh, Amazon original.
Who is Jean Seberg?
A million Americans look at you and they see an escape. They want the girl from the Midwest, America's sweetheart.
I've been trying to get away from that girl my whole life.
Working time in Charlie's Angels.
This country is at war with
Based
itself.
off true
Vietnam,
story.
the oppression of black people in America. It's the same disgusting racism.
The revolution needs movie stars.
Who's that? Some actress. Just grabbing some free publicity.
She has a history of donations to civil rights groups. She's a sympathizer, sir. I think she could be useful.
You must be some kind of crazy to come to this neighborhood in that car.
Was it my money you were chasing? Or was it me? Hello? Hello? They've tapped our phones. They're listening. I can hear these little clicks on the line. I think it's the government.
Where have you been?
They kept us late at the office.
Our job is to cheapen our image in the eyes of the public.
There's things that I've been ordered to do.
Those are pictures from her bedroom. Are you having an affair?
They're pushing her too hard. She's coming apart.
This comes from above.
Miss Seberg, you gotta stop. They will destroy you, your reputation, your career, your family.
You can't stand that I might be a part of something more important than books or articles or movies.
What are you a part of except the end of two marriages?
Who is it?
You swing
Stewart
by
is
in
off
your
the
limousine,
charts.
open your legs and your checkbook, and you think that gives you the right to anything you want.
I only ever wanted to help.
Well, that doesn't make you a better person. That makes you a tourist.
To defame somebody who speaks out against their government is a type of persecution.
You run around with a handful of nails looking for a cross to die on.
You deserve to know the truth.
Woman has her secrets.
That is Zazie Beetz. That's a huge cast. Oh man, Benedict Andrews coming soon. That looks really good. Like I said, I don't know much about this story, but I am thoroughly intrigued, man. That looks really, really good. I said it like in the middle of the trailer, but it feels like Kristen Stewart is a lot more free in her performances. Charlie's Angels specifically, I said it was like the most dialed up I'd ever seen her in a movie when she plays kind of a bunch of muted characters. She was like up here and had all this energy and charisma and charm and personality, and it just seems like she's kind of unhinged. Like if there was anything holding her back, it's not anymore. And I hope that this is a career best, because it looks like it could be, man. This looks like a really, really solid film. Huge cast, man. Like I said, like really, really big cast. I mean, you have Kristen Stewart, Anthony Mackie, Zazie Beetz, Vince Vaughn, Jack O'Connell. I mean, I'm in. I didn't know anything about this movie. I don't know where it's going, so I'm like, the suspense angle of it, I'm like, yeah, just pull me in deeper and deeper, trailer, because I don't know anything about this story, and now I'm certainly very intrigued to go check out this movie when it comes out, hopefully sometime soon, as in the trailer. But there you go, man. Those are all my thoughts on Seberg. Like I said, it looks really, really interesting, and I'm pumped for Kristen Stewart, and I'm excited to see more of her. Like I said, I'm pumped for that underwater movie. Really, really enjoyed Charlie's Angels. Seberg looks like it could be maybe the best of all three, more recent things that she's done. So that's very exciting for me, and hopefully for you guys if you're Kristen Stewart fans. But what are you thinking about this trailer for Seberg? I know it's been out for a while, so hopefully you've seen it. Obviously, if you watched it with me, you just saw it. My brain not always there. But what are you thinking, man? What were you liking? What do you think's going on with the performance? What part of the story is intriguing? I mean, the whole thing is very intriguing, right? Like kind of being involved with this social activist and being monitored and watched by the FBI. Like, where does it go? How far does her life unravel? What things like that are you thinking about? Leave everything down below in the comments that you think about the Seberg trailer. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, welcome hang out with the old C-Man as we head towards Seberg and a whole slew of movies that are just coming out, man. I'm so excited that they just never stop. They just keep coming and coming and coming. And if you want to hang out with me anytime we're talking about some movies, come join the Cinema Sit-Down Squad, man. Hit that little, subscription button over there. Join the squad, and then I pop up in your feed. If you want alerts so you're like the first to know, hit that little bell. You'll get those. You do that, I keep cranking on content, and this relationship keeps going really, really well, man. I love talking to you guys down below. I look forward to that. So if you haven't come and joined the squad, please feel free to if you want to. I'll keep on cranking with the content over here until next time for the C-Man's Cinema Sit-Down. I'm the C-Man. I'm signing off, baby. Peace. Well, if you aren't still here, looking for something else to check out that's C-Man related, why don't you check out a video like this guy or this guy? And if you really want to help the C-Man out in year 2, hit that subscribe button and come join the Cinema Sit-Down Squad, kids. You know what to do. See ya.